Hello, Cameroon here, and welcome to our continuing Let's Play of Kerbal Space Program 1.02 Career. So we need to find out what to try and go do next. Now this is interesting. This might be worth doing. We get one science, but we can start to get some of the, some of the other plane. Oh, but we don't have any wings. There's no point to doing that yet. I don't think we're going to get to the MON for science. We could do it maybe with a probe. Well, we don't have the probe parts. We don't have the... I don't think... If I was Scott Manley, we have the parts to get there and back. I'm not Scott Manley. I could get there. I could probably even build a ship that would get there and back, but I don't think I could pilot effectively on the descent and then have enough fuel to actually return. If we had landing legs and maneuver nodes, maybe. Same with rendezvous. I mean, I know we could do this, and I've done it without maneuver nodes, I think. But no, I take that back. I haven't done it without maneuver nodes. Or at least with patched conics. Like, you need to know that you're actually going to have an intersection. And without patched conics, it's... I don't have that. I just have to guess. Well, maybe what we do is we send... So we don't have enough to unlock... Oh, but we do have basic science, so we can actually make the CYBUTEK, but we don't have... We'd have to pack tons of batteries on that. But maybe it's worth doing. Maybe we can do that with... unlock the antenna. And this. I don't think the antennas matter. Which is kind of unfortunate. Alright, so let's get a new ship. Go with the CYBUTEK. We're not expecting this to return. So we don't need to worry about heat shields and all that kind of stuff. We do need this, and I think I'm going to put it up here. You know, we'll just put it right on the top. That looks pretty centered. Hope so, anyway. Okay. And we're only going to have the battery power that we take with us, so this thing is going to be packed with batteries. Sure, that looks completely reasonable, right? So we've got SAS available, which is good. We don't have any nice, like, transition pieces. That's okay. We'll just pack more batteries in. I'm not kidding. We're gonna want all the battery power that we can find. Alright, now we're going to want... Where did that go? Utility. Here. This up. Put in... Science. I don't think we want 4. We want like 2. 2 is plenty. Pop that in. I think we're actually going to take 4 of these. They're light, and I think we could get high Kerbal, high MON, low MON. We could aim for that. And that would give us 1 extra, but whatever. So the idea is we're going to gather all this science, and then we're going to transmit it back. And we're just going to let this thing, you know, fly away into... wherever. Right, so so we definitely... It's a lot of thrust to weight. We're going to want a ton of fuel. In fact... well, I actually still think I'll just do that. Okay, what are we looking at here? Okay, a thrust to weight ratio of 2. We can actually go for even lower thrust to weight. Maybe not that low. The gimbaling engine, this thing will go up. This actually almost has enough delta V just in that, but we're going to definitely boost it with a different... Actually, maybe we'll boost with like a quad of... these guys. That's 5,400 meters per second. Well, this should be... In fact, we're gonna just overbuild the hell out of this one, just because I can. Aerodynamic on those. Now we don't really this is extra mass that I don't think we don't really want to take to orbit. So maybe we'll put these here. And once these boosters fall off, because they're going to burn for what? I mean, look, that's going to get us a long way up. One Science Orbiter 1. And we are going to go for an orbit. Anything that we are carrying on here that we don't want? Yeah, electric charge required but not generated. Yeah, well, nothing we can do about that, unfortunately. Alright, let's go for it. We don't have any contracts that are specific to this, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. No SAS, so we just have to power through. Oh, crap. We're burning tons of delta V that we don't need to burn. Because the rocket is really, really wobbly. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Maybe we've got this. Maybe. I thought the SAS would give us that, but it doesn't. Oh, crap. Crap. Yep, this is just a problem of too much wobble. And then the aerodynamics are... This is kind of weird. Aerodynamically, this should want to point pretty much the right direction, I think. But because we've got so much wobble, we just screwed up. Well... Can we get anything out of this, like observe the materials bay, keep the data, and then can we transmit it? Can we transmit? Review, transmit. Transmit it. Come on. Transmit before we crash. Open the bay. can we get... Come on, give me that. Log. Transmit. Transmit. Yes! Well, we... Okay, well, there it is. Well, but now we have 47 science, which means we actually could unlock something else. Like the small engine, which would be really, really great, because we wouldn't need such a huge thing. Or struts, which would be really great, because that would get us, you know, keep everything together, and we would get rid of the wobble. Okay, I think we're actually going to go with the struts, general construction. Yes, buy that.
Oh,
Well, let's give this another shot, but now with struts to keep things in place. I mean, really, this should be completely doable. Okay, those struts, I don't care how they look. It's fine. Now with Lunar Science Orbiter, now with struts. Okay, let's see if this does any better. So much better. We still have a little bit of need to make sure we're getting enough velocity pointing in the right direction here. We need to correct upward. We need more upward thrust, or upward velocity. Vertical velocity, that's the word I want. Can't get too far off the velocity vector where bad things will happen. But we don't want to let gravity take over here yet because we don't have enough altitude yet. Gosh, I really would like to have stability assist here. Okay, we're starting to get enough speed that we've gained some natural stability. Whoa. Oh god. What? Why did we go off? Come on. This is crazy. This one should be perfectly fine. I mean, obviously we've got a problem, but it shouldn't have had a problem. Can we just abandon, blah, blah, blah? Yeah, there's really no point. I'm not going to wait for it to crash, because that's just all it's going to do. Well, that's 2 lost missions, which means we may start to run into money problems here. Yeah, we've got... Okay, so we need to do a cheaper launch. So let's just remove that. Let's put these on here. Okay, what can we do to get to orbit? That's not enough. Maybe our center of mass was just too high as it burned. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe we lost maybe our center of mass was climbing too high beyond our center of thrust, and so it was becoming naturally unstable. So let's try this out. Really, that ship shouldn't have had those stability problems, as far as I can tell. It should have been fine. Alright, so we'll call this MSO2 because obviously MSO1 wasn't cutting it. We had 2 failed launches. That's a pretty bad ratio, and this isn't even going to make us any money, is it? I don't think it is. I need to look at contracts and take something that's going to make money. Because we're a little bit cash starved and launching without something, without a purpose. So we need to get to between 1,000 and 800, or sorry, 1,000 and 8,000 meters at 300 to 600 meters per second, and activate the parachute. What does this give us? That'll give us $5,000. Okay, that's $5,000. we need bigger paychecks. Well, I guess we could test the launch thing, because I think we have that now, so we can just test it, and that's fine. Where is our launch stability? There we go. And we'll just stick a battery on there just in case. I think this should actually provide battery power, but oh, interesting. It's still, well, that's what I thought. Great. I thought it would let me put it actually on the ground, but oh well. Wait, how much sign? Okay, we have 3 signs. I was going to say. And you can recover that. Fantastic. So we gained a little bit of cash. The reason being is I think, and I went into the wrong screen there, I think we can take 2 missions that are both landed and get a little bit of money. Stack decoupler landed. Launch escape system landed. Oh, I'd love to do this one for the money and everything. But, rendezvousing without patched conics? Nope. Right, so I guess we'll do this. Okay. Up there. Let's put that. And where's the escape? I guess utility? Okay. Alright. couplers did they want me to test? TR-18. Okay. That seems like it's going to be dangerous to do it that way. How about we do it this way instead? There. Perfect. So this should test just fine. So this is test. Oh, you know what? Let's recover and do this with Bob, because I think we'll get more science. Wait, how did we make... Did we just make money? We had 59 and now it says 62. Where did we make $3,000? Alright, let's launch with Bob. Alright, so it said 62. You know, I'm not going to test the recover thing. If there's a bug or an exploit there, I don't care. I'm not trying for it or anything, of course. Okay, so stage. There's one test. Stage. Oh, shoot. This is not good. Okay. Oh god, we're gonna... Bob is... We just killed Bob. We just killed Bob. Oh my god, we didn't kill Bob. We only lost one part, right? Wow. Bob, I'm sorry. I thought we should... I thought this was going to separate. I should have known better. Okay. Wow. For science. Oh my god. So did we gain any extra science for that? No, we just gained the one. So we have 6 science. Fantastic. Now this is interesting, because we could... Where do they want it? 17,000 to 22,000? I just hate the speed requirements. Alright, I think we're going to take this. I'm not going to take this one because I don't see how that'll be. At least I'm not going to take it yet. Alright. So. Trying to think of, should we send any science things up? I don't think so. I think this will be... I think we have a ship to do this, but I think we can build one that's at least... Because this is just suborbital, so we just have to go up, break the atmosphere, and return. And I think that can be accomplished with a pretty simple setup. I mean, we could maybe even do something where we just bolt on. Yeah, we'll probably be better off doing it this way. I was going to bolt them onto the side, but then I remembered that aerodynamically, you're generally better to be a long tube than a bunch of than a wide tube. nose cones. We need some winglets. This has plenty. Staging looks good. Yeah. Okay. All right. Do us proud, Jeb. Thank God for stability assist. Okay, those were maybe a little overdoing it just a little bit. And here's hoping that those things don't impact anything on the ground that they shouldn't. Wait, oh my god. We don't have a passenger in here. That's just great. Jeb, you're gonna go on a wild ride. Well, we can fast forward through all of this stuff because it really doesn't matter. Jeb doesn't care. Jeb is like, whatever's going on, it's fantastic. I don't want to fall under this a small mass with 3 parachutes. It would take way too long. I mean, this is still going to take ages. It's going to feel like ages anyway. It feels like ages to me because of what I just managed to do. Probably feels like ages to you. You probably all just said, yep, we'll catch the next episode. Thanks. This has been a comedy of errors here. So all that money that we made, we're now back to less than we had. We had 59. We now have, or sorry, we had 59. We went to 62. We came back to 57. Yeah. I did not mean to go into this aircraft building. Oh. Nothing new to add there. Oh, where's the tourist hopper? Oh, interesting. You can't. How do you add tourists from the launch complex? That seems like a mistake. A bug, maybe? Filgal. Alright, Filgal. We're gonna try this again. Maybe it will actually make money for us. Oh crap, I wanted to... I wanted to tune these down. Basically, you're just headed for space, so it's fine. Filgal is not liking this nearly so much. I don't know. Seems pretty reasonable to me. There we go. We just have to make sure our apoapsis actually breaks 70K. Man, if this doesn't break... If I can't get out of the atmosphere, which I can't, it should be pretty much impossible to not break the atmosphere here. But that would be so miserable. Hope you don't land on the Space Center. Bye-bye, engine. Okay. There he is. Now he's happy. Point ourselves pretty much into the surface velocity vector so that we can have the least amount of air resistance. Physical time warp here. This was all just to make a little bit of quick cash, because, hey, it's an easy bit of quick cash. Oh, come on, Filgal. Look around. It's beautiful. Of course, it's the night side, so, you know, not going to see nearly as much as you might. But look, you can see much more than Jeb, right? Okay. And back we go. So let's point tail into it. And we'll just make sure to, yeah, let's be pointed into the surface vector again. See, we're actually going to come down pretty close to the Space Center. I wonder if we can say retrograde and have that work out. Wow, is that burning? Electric charge. It's interesting. I don't know if it's because it's fighting the sensors in some different part or whatever, because, I mean, it really, really fights that. And we'll slow down a whole bunch under engine power. I mean, theoretically, this might actually have enough to just land again. Not with me at the helm, but... You know, if we had landing legs, maybe. Look at this. See, we're going to have a nice, quiet descent on a rocket. And then the rocket's going to fall away. Because I wasn't thinking about staging, I could have kept it. There goes some more money. Bye-bye, money. Bye-bye. Don't forget to write back. That's the sound money makes when you throw it away. Alright, here we go. Bill goes really pretty content. He enjoyed his ride. There were parts of it he was not so sure about, but, you know, ultimately, I think he was a happy, satisfied customer. And maybe he'll ride the tourist hopper again one day. That'd actually be kind of neat if contracts like tourists came back and they're like, hey, I want to go somewhere new now. Like it's the same guy, and you can start, you know, getting this he just wants to go to all the planets and all the moons and all the different places. I think that'd be a pretty cool addition to the contract system. You wouldn't even have to call that out. Just make it happen, so that people who notice. I don't think that was cash positive. How was that not? That should have been cash positive. How did we lose money on that? I'm going to have to go back and look at that, because I think we just lost $2,000. I guess the ship was more expensive than the launch. Or the fee for the trip. I mean, obviously we had the aborted one, so I guess maybe that's how it all worked out. I don't know. That's disappointing. Oh, so now we have 2 guys in orbit, which would be great money makers, but we can't. This would make a pretty good chunk of change too, but I don't know that we don't have the parts to do it. This would be a good bit of money, but I don't think we have the we can't get to the surface. I think we're going to wrap this episode up here while I try to figure out what we're going to do about money. If you enjoyed, please make sure to like and subscribe. Until next time.